Good afternoon, traders. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys all had a great week in trading the market, staying disciplined. Wanted to bring you a quick market review video and just finished scanning. Actually, I'm on my walking pad here, trying to get the blood flow going and ready for tomorrow, and wanted to get it out to you guys before the week start. So let's see. I just did a massive scan, finished the scan. Let me see if I can fit this here in my Marcus Smith, and I get no money from Marcus Smith actually, but I wish I did. But I just wanted to show how incredible this scanner is. If you can afford it, it's worth the $2,500 a year, which is nothing because I think I mentioned that last time as well. So I'm a big fan of William O'Neill. That's all the scans are right here. I'm a big fan of Weinstein, the stage analysis. It is only when I learned how the actual stages work in the market, stage one, stage two, and then stage 2A, which is like the meat of the stage. My trading starting to turn. So anyways, uh, just here are the scans. These are all the scans that I did, um, and I also have earnings scans here as well. And I'll do a video of really the earnings gap up. And actually, before I go into the market, speaking of earnings gap up, here is a great two stocks that you could have owned, which we do, right after the earning. If you know William O'Neill and any good swing trading system, if you don't learn anything from this video and you want to make money in swing trading, please start scanning on a weekly chart. I'm not saying ignore the daily chart because that offers you entries, but the weekly chart that will absolutely turn your trading around. So with that said, obviously the gaps are not on the weekly chart, so that's also a plus. Here, that was the breakout. I think you can see my video I posted on Roku a couple of days ago. If you had an opportunity to look at the video, have a look at the video. It really goes into the Roku trade, how I traded Roku, how it was sent out, and I'll show you this right over here, the Roku video. 7850 by 7750. That was the alert that went to the members. Great trade, great day. So, anyways, check it out. It's on Stock Twist under NDX 100. I'll leave the link under the video, but it's a breakout. So right here, you can see a little cup and handle building on this. See, cup with handle. That's a stage one. It really, this is a stage one from cup and handle, but it's actually it is actually transitioning into stage two. But also, it tells me everyone in that group. So if you've got Cinemark, Netflix, IMAX, and I can just right away, I can go to Netflix and then scan here in the same industry group and see if something's setting up, or this group looks pretty, starting to look pretty good as well. So Roku certainly is the best of the breed here. This is a stage 2A, and then next target is $100 on Roku. First time in a very long time. You see that cup and handle broke here, and rest is a history. Just massive downtrend. This is really what the break of this and higher low. That was a stage 2, and now this is a stage 2A according to the Weinstein model. So it's right here, William O'Neill, which is might as well be Weinstein. So I'm a big fan of that. Anyways, so just quick on Roku, and now let's get into the markets and how the markets are performing. Let me move this out of here. Qs, it's in a daily 1, 2, 3 pattern. It's not exactly how we want the 1, 2, 3 to happen. It's a little bit into resistance. You can move this a little bit up here. This is all-time high 408, right around here. I think this is where we headed. If you want a reference to my video last Sunday I talked about in that video, I would not be surprised that market will go higher. So this is I think this was Thursday's reversal. This is Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This right here, we had a 3-bar pullback on the rising 21 period moving average on a minor support, and I said I wouldn't be surprised if market moves higher. So after a couple of days of narrow range bars and very tight action, moved up, obviously led by the same mega cap stocks. So that's SPYs. When we look at that's Q's Nasdaq 100, SPYs, same thing. It gap over this day when Microsoft Meta reported, and then rest day here, still right around here. I think over this, it can break out this and get to the 4,800 level, 480 in the spiders above the 21 period moving average. All is good in spiders for now. It is what's really interesting, and I talked to the members earlier, is this IWM. This is a weekly chart, daily chart. You've got a full action here. If we get a little bit of a consolidation, this is the range breakout here, which means 170, let's just call it 171 by, let's just call it 200. So $30 move. Measured move takes you to 230, which will be right up here. So it makes sense. IWM, so start looking for some names in small caps. Small caps starting to actually look pretty darn good here. I like the small caps, and they're starting to look pretty good. So let's and the diamonds, seriously, the diamonds are forever. In this case, historic run on diamond. They just broke out here. There's just weekly chart broke out and it looks like it wants to move higher. It's a beautiful uptrend. So nothing here on the diamonds that making me think otherwise that anything that is not happening. So let's take a look at some of these stocks, and I'll go over a few stocks that have few have asked to go over. For me, there's Nvidia's. I don't know what to do with Nvidia, but look, big move, consolidation higher, this consolidation. So you may have one more move in Nvidia before we can actually see something set up. The Netflix is super interesting to me because we had an earnings gap, and now we are finding support at the rising 50-period moving average. So, but you have a little bit of resistance here. The weekly chart, flat 200 moving average. So if we get another week of let's say consolidation, then I like Netflix higher. I also like that it's above the 60 minutes 21 period moving average, so it may offer some day trading opportunity as well. Meta, I don't call this an exhaustion gap, but I do call this a mini novice gap. We shorted this on Thursday, and then obviously Friday it got negated. So Meta looks like it wants to continue higher, and I do wanted to show a few things here on what I was talking about, why I like to scan with Market Smith. So right here is Roku, and you can see the earning growth on Roku and where it is and how it's setting up. And we have a pretty darn good earning growth, 11% after being flat. So nice 11% earning growth. And I'll do, sales are up, EPS are up. And then when you look at Netflix, Meta here, and because don't worry about the size of the gap. Maybe worry, I'm not really too much worried about the size of the gap. I like to see where the money is moving. Meta, look at this. EPS 298, 21% after putting negative quarter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive negative quarter, blew the earnings, better than estimated sales, 32 billion in this case, up 11% compared to the same quarter. So, look how we're going in 2024, up 110%. So, really, really good tool here, and I'll do a video walk you guys through how to read these earnings. Apple reporting this week. I think that's going to be, you know, a catalyst. Amazon's also reporting. There's nothing to do from if you're not long Apple, then it's too late. But Amazon's also reporting, and it had a nice move. It's the only reason. This is probably the only big name, despite of all the AI and AWS. It hasn't moved as much as I would like. I am long. Um, Amazon at 100, right above here. And we just talked about this. This is a stage one. This is a stage two. And now stage 2A is building. So I'm hoping for that stage 2A, and we're going to hold into earning. We have enough cushion here from 110, 132 that we're going to, big money is made in swing trading, and you got to hold through the earnings. AMD is not looking good, honestly. I have a short call under 108 on AMD. It's struggling. Weekly chart looks like it wants to maybe test this area 104 and maybe lower around this area about $100. So I do have a short call. ON, it's really weekly chart is really good. We have to see how we work here because you have a range. You have a nice bottoming tail here, which had a nice reversal recovery, I would call, but it's still under the 21 on the 60. So let's see how that worked. Then next one I have is Tesla. Not much to do on Tesla. I stay away from it for now. Let's see if it's set up later. AEHR, I love this setup. This is also earning gap, starting to look pretty good. The other one that is that did an incredible earning is XPEV, and this is what a freaking move here. I mean, if you didn't play this breakout, I don't know, maybe if you had any training and you've missed this, I don't know. I really can't even talk about this. There is no excuse. $15 breakout. It happened, right here into where was it? Right here, sorry. $15 breakout right here, and this is a weekly. I mean, you would have been up, probably a little tough to hold into earnings, but nonetheless, wow, you could have bought this earning gap because it's a tier one gap based on the weekly chart. So a little bit nugget there as well. AVGO, same in that space, semiconductor. Oh my God, if you're in a semiconductor. Marvell setting up really good over 67. I love this. Rambus also like this bullish flag on the daily chart. PLTR is one of my favorite, actually favorite long here. I have a call on PLTR long over 19, and I'm gonna use this as a stop right here. So 16, so $3 stop. Carvana, I like this pullback. We have a gap close. We made money off of this. We were long 24, and rest is history. I love to see this one more week of rest, and then we play the break of, even though it's 57, I love to play this break of 57 because there is nothing until right here, $100. So keep an eye on Carvana. ALV setting up on this. Uber is, I talked about Uber last video as well, and Uber just triggered on Friday over this red bar 48. So I am personally long in Uber. IoT, not ready yet, but keep an eye on this IoT SMCI. We are long SMCI from here, starting to look pretty good. Again, look at this. I think I'm going to do a video on a 1, 2, 3 pattern. You've got a great week. You got 1, 2, 3 pattern, and the entry was right here, 144, stop 131. So what? It's at 334. You just doubled your money. This is long stage one. Stage two, boom, right here was a stage 2A, and if you missed this, this was your entry. Snap, I was actually long in this stock going into the earnings. So it didn't work, clearly, but hey, I still like it. I'm not going to give up on Snap. Let's see if we can go overcome this. And then last, I just talked about Roku. Same thing here. Look, 1, 2, 3 pattern just triggered here on Roku off to the races. I have a few more that I can quickly go over, and we'll be done. I have this spot that I like short under 140. I have Sun Power on my scan, so I gotta have some shorts uh, also that's starting to look pretty good. Sun Power under 9, I like that as a short. Rivian, I love this long over 28. Watch the weekly chart, Rivian. I'm long in LCID at 715. Actually, I've been long. I am long. I am long 715 on this candle, which went to 767, and since then it's consolidating, and we have a stop at 6, so $1.15 stop. This is a stage one, so it's not really enter. It hasn't. So let me correct my English. It hasn't initiated stage two yet, but I mean, this could be a stage two. The reason it's not stage two yet because we still have 50 period moving average down sloping, but once it goes up here, that's a stage two and a stage 2A. Then you obviously OSTK, that was a gap. That was a gap the other day. Keep an eye on this. I'm not really interested in OSTK. FedEx, weekly getting up there. Daily looks pretty good. Snow, I love the snow chart because this is a stage two is waiting right here at 195. So keep an eye on this snow. And then AI, same thing. I love this AI weekly chart. So I love these topping tails. The entries have I would say call it a 44 entry. 44 stop right here, 37, $7 stop, and there's nothing here, honestly. I mean, this is way out in 2022. We're almost in 2024. So very little resistance. Keep an eye on this. This can go. Last one I'm gonna go is Airbnb. This is gone. I I was I mean I if you're following our swing trading room, we got long right here. Airbnb at 120, so 153. So congratulations to those that got long. I've always liked Costco. I think that's I don't know. I've always liked it. I just could never find a good entry in Costco. And then I talked about Pan W in our last video. Keep an eye on this Pan W. That is starting to look very, very good over 249. So with that, have a great rest of the week. Hope you guys having a great year of trading and your portfolio is starting to wake up and starting to look green into lush green territories.